Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm meteorologist Casey Correa. I want to give you an update early this morning about what we are thinking with Tropical Storm Nicholas. Here's the latest, the 4 a.m. update. There'll be another update coming up at about 7 o'clock this morning, but I want to get you what's going on here. So overnight, hurricane hunters kind of discovered that the center of circulation of Nicholas was actually much further north than they thought it was. So what this means practically for all of us in Texas and even us here in Southeast Texas is that the effects of Nicholas are going to happen a little sooner than we had expected. So I would really take the time that you have today to make any last minute preparations. Make sure you've got everything you need to work from home, all that practical stuff. Picking up prescriptions, water, all that kind of thing, planning for your pets. And then also be thinking that by tonight, we're really going to see those conditions deteriorate pretty quickly. So today, practically Monday, what you need to know is that we're going to see some periods of heavy rain, but this won't be anything unlike what we're kind of used to around Southeast Texas. We get these tropical rainstorms, you'll get some rain, it'll cause some problems on the roads for sure. So make sure you're just being really weather aware as you're out and about today. And I would try to be home maybe a little earlier than you normally would be. If you're a person that works till 7 or 8 o'clock at night, let's try to get in to the house a little earlier than that so you can avoid any potential problems on the roads or getting stranded anywhere, anything like that. Tomorrow, though, it's going to be really rough. So beginning late tonight through the day on Tuesday, we're talking really heavy rain. The computer models are still a little bit in disagreement as to whether or not this storm tracks across us and then moves on out, or whether it sits here for a couple of days. Either way, we're talking some widespread, really heavy rainfall amounts. Anywhere from 8 to 16 inches is not going to be out of the question at all. So for you, wherever you are, to get a foot of rain, just think about what that means for you. And then there will be locations, it looks like, to get over 20 inches of rain. And we know, those of us who've been here before for some of these big storms, what kind of impact that can have across the area. So just keep this in mind that we're about to get into a period where things are going to be really rough out there. Take the next, 6-8 hours that you've got to kind of make sure you've got everything that you need to be with you and your family. Check on everybody. I always like to give the advice that I would much rather ride the storm out with others than by myself. So think about that if you are a person who maybe lives alone. Think about teaming up with friends of yours, family members, because these storms, while you always hope that nothing does go wrong, when things do go wrong, it's so much better if you've got others around you that can kind of help. So that's always my biggest advice. Every storm that I've been through, that's been the biggest help to me, is to have others around, because things do go wrong. They just absolutely do. There'll be something that happens that you're like, if I had another set of hands, this would go so much better. So just keep that in mind. I'll continue to bring you guys updates over the next few days, because this is going to be with us for a little bit. Be safe out there, and I'll check in with you guys when we get another update.